Hey guys, in today's video we are going to answer the question, how do porn stars last so long in bed? If you've ever wondered how do they do it, or you've looked at some of the positions and been like, I don't know how to put my body in that angle, well, there's a reason. It is entertainment and they do put themselves in weird situations. However, there are some good tricks that you can learn from the industry. I am Céline Remy, the Intimacy Angel.
And I'm Kevin Anthony, the Truth Warrior. And if you've ever wondered how in the world can they go for that long, then make sure that you like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. What's up, YouTube? We've got something fun and exciting for you.
Thanks to our generous sponsor at ANEROS, we've got 2 prostate massager to give away to 2 lucky winners, and it could be you.
That's right. To qualify, just go to CelineRemy.com/giveaway during the month of June and sign up for our email list.
That's all you have to do. Give us your email. You are 1 email away to a prostate massager. Alright, so today's advice came from Everhart. He is a famous male porn star who actually came on our podcast, the Love Lab podcast. If you want to check out the full interview, go to episode 120, How to Make Love Like a Porn Star, and you'll get the full download. But today we are going to give you some of the secrets of what he thought made a porn star awesome in bed. And it all starts with the head.
Absolutely. His first tip was being strong mentally, because everything that's happening in that scene, you are controlling with your mind. You need to control it. Keep in mind now, this is not just like having sex at home in your bedroom, right? There's a camera guy over here and a lighting guy over here and a director over there, and there's a lot that's happening, so it's really easy for your mind to get distracted. Now, what can you take from that into your own bedroom? Well, there may not be camera guys and directors and lighting guys, but there are ways that you can get distracted. There are lots of things that you can get distracted. And so the idea is to be mentally strong and stay totally present in what you're doing.
His second tip was about being able to block all of the anxiety and kind of that mental chatter. You know, everything in your head, where then you're kind of able to get into this meditative state. That's a huge one, because most of us are stuck in our heads. We're constantly thinking. I mean, I'm totally guilty of that. And it takes quite a bit to take ourselves outside of that. And so being able to cultivate that meditative state can help you to be more present in the moment and therefore last longer.
Okay, and then the last thing before we get into the specific tips is you have to understand that in porn, there is a lot of editing. So while it may look like he's been going for 40 minutes in this scene, chances are there's probably been a few edits in there.
Yeah, a few scenes put together to make it look like one long, big, giant, not just penis, but scene, right? Well, let's talk about the 5 attributes that are needed in order to be a porn star. If you've been considering being a porn star, if you've wondered if you are porn star material, we're going to give you what Eric said was absolutely required and needed in order to be successful in the porn industry.
Okay, number 1, you have to be able to get hard at a moment's notice and stay hard. Now, this is harder, pun intended, than a lot of people realize. Imagine, again, all that stuff going on, right? Maybe the porn star you've never even had sex with before, you've never even met before, and you are expected to rise to the occasion immediately.
Number 2, you should be able to come within a minute's notice to give that good old money shot. So when the warning has been said, like, you must come, you must be able to deliver.
Yeah, that one was somewhat surprising to us, because we just kind of assumed, at least I did anyway, that naturally throughout the course of filming these long porn scenes, that eventually he'd be like, okay, I gotta come. But it turns out that the director decides when that happens, and when he decides, he wants it right now.
Yeah, and how does he do that? It's because he's strong mentally, he's blocking out the distraction, and he's in a meditative state. You know, what we talked to you about earlier.
All right, the third one is something you probably don't want to hear, but you do have to be above average in size. So you don't have to be hung like a horse, you don't have to be gigantic, but you do have to be above average in size.
Number 4, you do have to look decent on camera. You don't have to be Brad Pitt, but you can't just be an ugly butt either.
The last one is actually somewhat interesting, which is the male performer is supposed to be able to extract something from the female. So what do we really mean by that? Meaning not physically extracting something, but bring out a side of her that is attractive on camera, that engages the viewer.
Yeah, but it's also about bringing a side of her, maybe her wild side, her orgasmic side. And this point is one of the things that you can take home, because when you make love with a woman, it's not really about you. I mean, it's about the dance you two are creating, but it's also about bringing out of her these qualities, the insatiable slut, the sex goddess, the naughty vixen, all of these sides of herself that she might be holding back because, you know, there might be pressure in society or it's not appropriate. But if you make love to her properly, it comes out. And when she gets into that state, that's when she becomes insatiable and when she wants more sex, more of you, more of everything.
And let's face it, that just makes for good porn.
Absolutely. So there you have it. This is kind of how men in porn last so long. They train their mind, they train their body, and they also are gifted to start with.
And let's say you are not as gifted or not as well trained, then make sure you go check out our Master Your Ejaculation program, which is at powerandmastery.com, because it will teach you everything you need to know, including the mental toughness, to last as long as you want.
We hope today's video was inspiring. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video.